Close your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading we're going to find out why aren't my blessings coming in? Why aren't my blessings unfolding? I've received messages from viewers asking where are my blessings? I have watched videos on YouTube and it said that I was going to be receiving all of these wonderful blessings, but it has not manifested. What is going on? I am doing everything that I can to make it happen and it's just not happening. Well, we're going to find out today what could be the cause of this. Okay? So we're going to have three options. Now think of a number from 1 to 3. The number that pops up in your mind's eye, that's your pile. So you can pause the video, choose a number, let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the number 1, here's your reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a card from the Earth Blessings Oracle. We're going to see what season you're in, right? Now the seasons, spring, summer, autumn, winter. And each season has a significance, like an action, right? So let's see what's going on with you. We're just going to pull a few oracle cards. What season is option 1 in? Okay. Oops. Oh, wow. Another one fell out. So you have 2. Okay, now we're going to see what needs to be done. So your action, right? This is an action that needs to happen that can help to jumpstart this blessing, okay? Let's cross option 1. Okay, so let's look at the seasons first. So we have change. So this is autumn. Autumn is about harvesting, right? So this is the time where you're bearing fruit. You're collecting everything that is ripe. We also have summer here, summer energy. So this is where everything is at its peak, right? Flowers are at their peak and fruits and vegetables are at their peak, okay? And autumn is when you pick them. Wonderful. So we have here for the autumn card, change. May you bless the turning of the leaves. And then we have for the summer card, purpose. May you discover your true north. Now for the action, we have the gratitude and awe energy here, and it's depth. May you immerse and go deeper. This is quite interesting because what it's saying is if you are doing inner work, you need to go deeper. They're saying that you're only scratching the surface, and that's what I'm hearing. It could be where there is attachments to other energies. So that could be people, places, and things that needs to be cleared. These attachments don't serve you anymore. Okay, so they're saying that the inner work that needs to be done, you need to dive deeper. Think of the moon card where it represents going to the depths, to your soul, to your essence, like truly understanding it, but also anything that you have buried so deeply that you don't want to examine, you don't want to come up to the surface. That's what they're wanting you to work on, because that is a block. Another thing that is coming up is certain emotions. So working through that. So an example would be the emotions of jealousy, experiencing jealousy. So it's working through that when you feel it. So imagine someone is in like a great relationship, or they get the ideal job or whatever, things are working out for them and you feel away. You feel like jealous. They're wanting you to work through those energies, asking yourself, where is that coming from? Why am I feeling this way? So they're wanting you to dive a lot deeper, because for you, they really want you to connect with yourself, your essence, and your blessing as if it was second nature. This is what they mean by embodying. You don't even need to think about it, because you are it, or you have it. It's not, oh, I wonder if it's going to be coming in. You know it's coming in. So there's no need to even ask that question. And you're living as if it is already here. The May you discover your true north, the summer energy here, this is where everything is at its peak. It is saying this is the right time to really dive deep and figure out, what do you really, really want? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? When you have this clear understanding, now I'm not saying every step of the way you're going to know exactly how it's going to unfold. When you know exactly where you want to be, who you want to be, this is when things will unfold. Because once again, that is embodying the energy, the blessing. So an example again would be, I am meant to be a doctor. I'm meant to be a vocalist. You know that that is what you're meant to do. It's that knowing. So no one can talk you out of it. There is no second guessing, because you are it. That's what they want you to be. They want you to have that energy. And with the change card, it's giving me the energy of, we're giving you little blessings. We're actually giving you nudges as well. But there's a feeling here of, well, I don't exactly want to do that, or I don't exactly want to do it in that way. So it's not like you're not receiving the blessings. It's probably not unfolding the way you want it to unfold, or the way you envisage it unfolding. So the universe is asking, well, do you really want this? Because if we're giving you little clues, we're giving you nudges, we're giving you little blessings to kind of steer you in that direction, and you're like, I'm not doing that. Do you really want this? What you've asked for, what you're hoping for. So they're like, okay, you need to dive a little deeper here. Okay, let's get some tarot. You see, the blessings here is going to require you to change. And in order to change, it requires you to put effort in. Okay? So they're wanting you to participate. Like, not light. We want full participation here. That's what they're saying. And we're looking at the leaf. It's like, you got to let go of the old self, the old way of doing things. Anything that's died, that's done. Needing to let go of that so you can harvest, baby. You can collect, right? Look at the tall trees. Ancestors are even involved in this. But this speaks on longevity. We got Heather here. Beautiful path. We're guiding you along the way, I'm hearing. It's like the path is clear. And you have items, tools at your disposal for your survival on the journey. There's a lot of green, there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of abundance. Again, everything is at its peak. So this is the right time to also act, to get on board, to take this seriously. With the path, it's also saying you have to take action as well, because we're not just going to throw this in your lap. Okay, the depth card. Look at the school of fish. With gratitude and awe, it's like being grateful for everything that you currently have, grateful for the support of your spiritual team. But it's pretty much saying for you to be grateful for the fact that you can actually hear them, that they're actually supporting you on your journey, that they're actually supporting you with change, with growing, evolving as a soul. With the school of fish here, I'm hearing like run with the herd, but this is not the sheep mentality energy here. This is not sheep mentality energy. It almost feels like you have to be in unison with your blessing. So it speaks on vibration as well. especially with the water energy. It's like the vibe, the feeling of what you are asking, what you are seeking. Once again, the word that's popping up, embodying. You have to be in flow with the twists and turns of the journey. It's not straying, going off course. It's actually listening, being vigilant, especially to the guidance and the signs and the blessings. Chariot. Look at that. Chariot also speaks on knowing what you want and moving towards it. Nobody can sway you because you know for a fact that this is what you want. So you are willing to embark on the path whether you succeed or fail. It's calling for action. Four of Cups. Wow. So this is giving me doubt. Self-doubt. This is giving me the where is my blessings? Where's my manifestation? Why is it taking so long to come in? It's like, well, if it's taking this long, maybe it's not going to happen. It didn't work. So I'm just going to put the brakes on. And they're like, This energy here is the test with the Four of Cups. Because it speaks on not participating emotionally in what you want or in a connection, etc. It's being detached, emotionally detached. Embodying, once again. Embodying. It's already here. Claiming it, ownership to what you want, ownership to your blessings. Three of Swords. Woo. Okay, so it came out reverse, but we have here Three of Swords. Again, the disappointment. I'm doing everything and it's not working. It's not coming in. It has to do with the emotional and mental body. Because what this is telling me here, the cards before the Oracle cards, everything is at its peak. This is the perfect time to actually receive your blessings. But it's calling to be in the energy of being grateful as well. Mentally and emotionally balanced. And what it's saying here is with the Three of Swords, mentally, Four of Cups, emotionally imbalanced. Okay? Ten of Wands. Wow, this is kind of heavy, y'all. It's giving me the energy of desperation as well. So that's another thing when it comes to blessings and manifestation that needs to be lifted. And that is with the desperation, the longing, that type of emotion. It's almost like controlling what you are asking for. Holding on to it tightly and not allowing it to breathe, to unfold. Okay? So now we have another card that represents energy. So when you are emotionally and mentally off, misaligned, energetically, you are off as well. And we all know with energy, that's what draws, that's what attracts. That's like a magnet. So when it is off, you're repelling, pushing away your blessings. Okay? That's what this is saying. All you have to do, again, the back cards, very beautiful, is dive deeper into yourself, working on certain emotions. Again, working on the emotional body, the mental body, and your energy. Once you get these aligned, right? So if you're getting any type of doubt, you will ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? The answer to that question you ask why to, till you get to the core of the issue. But what they're saying is to live as if you have what you are asking for already. Not longing for it, stressing over it, right? Because you've already got it. When you already have something, you don't need to stress over it. When you already have something, especially your blessings, it comes to you tenfold. It just keeps coming. It's maintained. So it's learning how to work with that energy. Okay, let's get you an advice card. The Ten of Wands could also represent you do have a lot of stress, a lot of worries. So this could be asking for something, seeking a blessing in times of desperation and great need. And it's learning how to, again, work with the energy, right? So the energy is surrender, not desperation. The surrender feeling is similar. So this is the sensation of what it feels like when something is beyond your control. You want something, it's not working out in your favor. You've tried everything to get it and it's just not happening. So you're like, you know what? It is what it is. If it's meant to be, it will come to me. If not, fine. And you ask God then. Because when you're in that energy, it's like your heart is open to receiving and to also asking for what you truly want. And that's how it's heard. There's a sensation of speaking from your heart. So your heart is going to feel almost as if it's cracked open. And that is true surrender, and that is approaching the Creator humble. Okay? And the reason why I can tell you this is because I've done it. And my manifestation came in really fast. I was shocked. And I was also shocked by the conditions of the manifestation. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah. Okay, let's get you some guidance. Okay, so you have 2. Retreat to the natural world. Go where you feel most alive. A peaceful forest, the mountains, your local park. Let the ocean roar through you. Be revived by nature's wonder. So this is speaking on going out into nature to help with this very stressful energy, uptight energy, tense energy, right? This is going to calm your mind, calm your emotions and your energy as well. You're going to be revived in nature. We're talking about a recharge here. So it could be inspired as well. It can also help you with gaining some type of certainty as to what you want, if that is your situation. Embrace your imperfections. Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. I'm getting with this how messages are sent to you, and that the way that you view your situation may not be the way it will unfold, but the end result will be what you want. It's actually going to exceed your expectations with all these butterflies. And it is showing me multiple transformation. So I am getting, there are many blessings for you, but you have to learn how to master being open to receiving the blessings. It really is speaking heavily on connection, connecting to yourself, connecting to nature, the all, etc. But truly letting go and embodying that essence, your pure self, embodying your manifestation. It's almost like becoming one with everything. I'm also being shown timelines. So we have past, present, future, and imagine they're all parallel. It's already here. All 3 of them are in a straight line and they're close to each other. So your blessing, which is in the future, is already with you. All you have to do is to merge with it energetically, right? Emotionally, mentally. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings and mentorships. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the number 2, here's your reading. So we're going to pull a card from the Earth Blessings Oracle. This deck, it represents the season you're in. So there's 4 seasons in this deck, and each season represents an energy that you're in. It could even be an action, right, that you're meant to take. Okay, may I have a card for option 2? What season are they in? Okay, so we take the flipper. Okay, let's get a C card. C card represents your action, what you're meant to do personally. Option 2. Okay, so we have here, what season are you in? Summer. So everything is at its peak. Okay, this is a wonderful time for you to receive your blessings and your manifestations. We have signs. May you see the synchronicities. And we have all these birds here. So it's like your spiritual team is communicating with you. The universe is communicating with you. Are you listening? Okay, so we have the card here for self-compassion. It says, pause. May moments of calm sustain you. So it's calling for you to take a step back and actually see the signs, right? Your spiritual team, they're saying, look, we are throwing signs at you left, right, and center. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, look at all these birds. I'm getting like through dreams, you're hearing things, people's conversation, there's signs through conversations with people where you get aha moments. The self-compassion card, it speaks on needing to pause, to reconnect with yourself, to build the trust in yourself and your spiritual team. That's what it's screaming. Even asking, why am I doubting this? Why am I doubting them? Why am I second guessing that sign that I know, I'm feeling in my body that that is actually a message from my spiritual team, but I'm like brushing it off. Maybe I should look into that deeper. They're saying you need to pause and exercise that trust, that intuition, because we're sending you lots of messages. We have blues and then we have oranges. So the blues represents the communication, and then we have the orange here, the actions, right? What you're creating, what you're doing, building. Let's get some tarot, because this is giving me emotional baggage. Okay, so we have here Hierophant. Five of Swords. 10 of Cups. So there's several messages here. For one, it's similar to the previous pile where what you are manifesting or the blessing that you are seeking, you are expecting it to unfold in a particular way, right? The Hierophant speaks on that very structured energy. It's like, this is right or wrong. This is the way that things need to unfold, and this is how it shouldn't, right? There's a lot of like needing things perfect, and if it is not perfect, then it's not for me. So we have perfectionism energy here. Five of Swords speaks on being defiant, right? So they're sending you the messages, you're like throwing it back. No ma'am, no sir, it's not the way that I envisage it or the way that it should unfold, so you can take that back. So your blessings are on pause. Wow. It's on pause because of the resistance with the Five of Swords. For someone, you are in a connection or a relationship, it could even be a marriage, where it is just not good. You guys are fighting like cats and dogs. We have here really getting back at each other. One person does something that upsets the other, and then the person who is the victim or feels bad decides to get their revenge. It's a lot of that. It's almost like going around in circles. If you're in that type of relationship dynamic, you're receiving signs. I mean, the red flags are, I think it's beyond red flags, really. It's just like alarm bells. It's not the flags anymore. It's actually sounding the alarm that this isn't what you're meant to be in. This is not your happily ever after. That's what it's saying. If you are finding yourself where you're in a connection where you're both being devious, that's not good. That is not good. There's also the need to control, and that's from both parties. We do have Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so it is very, very aggressive, the energy. Okay, I'm going to clarify Hierophant. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Hierophant really has a vile way of communicating with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Very vile. It's not to win, it's to destroy. It's to annihilate, I'm hearing. Okay, Two of Swords. So we have the Dominion card. Wow. If this is your story, you don't even know why you're fighting. I actually think both people don't even know why they're doing this. Ten of Cups. Five of Wands. So what it's telling me with the Ten of Cups, Five of Wands, you both are seeking and desiring and fighting for that happily ever after. But this is not it. You want the same things, but not with each other. That's quite interesting. Again, if this is going to the blessings and the manifestation, it is a lot of resistance, right? Receiving the messages, and there's resistance to the messages, right? Desiring that wonderful outcome, but not being willing to put the work in, to actually listen and follow instructions, because it's not sounding the way that you want it to sound, or unfolding the way that you want it to unfold. It's that resistance, and it does feel like not believing, not trusting. Wow, it's the person with this toxic relationship. Oh my word. Oops. So we have here Judgment. The blessing that you're going to receive, the scenario with the toxic relationship, is a second chance at love. So it's going to be the Ten of Cups. And I actually think that you both will get the Ten of Cups that you are seeking, but not with each other. Okay? Yeah, definitely. Ten of Swords. Not with each other. That's someone's story. Yeah. Ace of Cups at the bottom. Yeah. The Ten of Cups, not with each other. They're screaming it. No, hell no. This is not for you. It's just going to be this constant battle with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Even domestic violence, right? So, we don't see the Nine of Wands, but, you know, it's both people giving as much as they can. So, there's not just one person getting the blows. Y'all both fighting each other. So, yeah, this is not healthy, especially if you have children. You're teaching them how to be like this. You know, teaching them that unhealthy relationships are relationships that they should move towards. So you have to really think about that. But a meaningful connection is coming in for both of you. This is like the second chance to get it right. Wow. Okay. I'm going to pull some more. Maybe just 2 more cards to speak on the blessings for other viewers' energy. Okay. What else can you tell us for option 2? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. That is the blessing coming in. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. All right, so what they're saying is the blessing is here again, but you're just not wanting to see it. You're not hearing it. So pause, connect with your emotions, and then we'll get back to you. It's that type of energy. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Get into your emotional body here. Start feeling again. Right? Be in tune with your blessings, with your manifestation. This is all about personal pleasure. So the mental body is off. The emotional body, they're calling for you to be more connected with it. And we do have the water here. We have air energy as well. So swords, cups, and then we have pentacles. Blessing is here. You have to feel it. You have to connect with it. Connect with us. Trust it. This is also not trusting what you are hearing. So it's calling for you to be in that energy. The message before is the same message here. 10 of Cups on the bottom. That's when it will all come in for you. Beautiful. Let's get some guidance. For you guys, it's emotional energy here. Mental and emotional energy needing to be aligned. Advice for option 2. Thank you. So we have here, release your critical voices within. Wow. When a critical inner voice says, I'm not enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with, this is not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. Look at that. So they're really screaming, it's the mental body. Again, Ace of Swords in reverse. The lies we tell ourselves, not trusting what we're seeing, our intuition, our spiritual team. So it's really working on the mental again and the emotional body, feeling again, connecting with what you desire, connecting with the blessings, and definitely limiting that mental chatter, especially the negative ones. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings and mentorships. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the number 3, here's your reading. So we're going to pull a card from the Earth Blessings Oracle. This deck has 4 seasons. So we're going to find out what season you're in. So, you know, spring, summer, autumn, winter. And it has an action that you're meant to take depending on the season. Okay. What season is option 3 in? Okay. Let's get an ocean card. Or a sea card. This represents your action, but personal actions. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so see what season you're in. Autumn. So this is harvesting season, right? Time to pick the fruits, collect the fruits of your labor. So we have wise. May you appreciate your knowledge. Okay. We have self-compassion. Resilient. May your soul weather the storms. Interesting. It's like I'm hearing you know better. So for you guys, it's like when it comes to blessings and manifestations, you know better. So why are you in this energy of feeling desperate, feeling like impatient? Because you've experienced the power of manifestation, the power of receiving blessings, even miracles, I'm hearing. So what is this anxiety that you are experiencing? For some of you, what I'm picking up with the resilient card is the manifestations that's come in, or the blessings. It has something to do with certain lessons or experiences from those blessings you have held onto. So it's kind of like heavy energy that's weighing you down, right? So an example would be like a blessing that becomes a burden, right? So a blessing that you receive, let's say you got your dream job, right? Or your dream career just unfolds before your eyes. But a few people, like in your friendship group or even family, are treating you differently, but they're more distant, more cold, right? This is something that you've always wanted, but you're seeing that you're being excluded, you're being treated differently by those near and dear to you. So the blessing then becomes a curse because you are expecting them to be happy for you, right? Just as you are happy for receiving your blessing or your manifestation. So it's really giving me that, again, manifestations and blessings that you received, but it became like a burden in a sense. And what they're saying is to really shift that energy and not care about what anyone else thinks, or not see the blessings as a burden, because ultimately this is your experience. It is your blessing, not anyone else's. So you need to step away from that and see the value of yourself, of your ability, and the value of the blessing. Not everyone is going to feel that way either, where they're annoyed or wanting to detach themselves from you. Some people are going to be inspired by this. So you have to look at the mini blessings within the blessings. That's what I'm hearing. Not being weighed down by other people's baggage. That's ultimately what it means. So if that is your story, where your blessing is a curse because of other people, that's their stuff that they need to work on. Whatever emotional trigger that they're experiencing, that's not your problem. That's on them. You have to be this pillar here. Your blessings are ready for you to collect. It's like going to the post office. There's a package there for you. You're going to leave it? Pick it up and collect it. Another scenario that's coming up is the manifestation or the blessing is taking a while to come in. So this is not something that you are used to, because your manifestation usually comes in pretty quickly. So you're wondering like if there's something off, like what is going on. And they're saying don't give up, because this is your test. So they were throwing and giving you blessings that came in really quickly. And now it's like, okay, we want to see how she's going to react, or he's going to react, when we make them wait a little bit longer. We're going to test your patience. Okay? That's what this is saying. What they're doing, your spiritual team, what the universe is doing, is bringing up your baggage, your triggers, your insecurities for you to examine and work on. That's what this is saying. Okay, let's get some tarot. So it's saying ride the storm. But in riding the storm, knowing, using that wisdom, this is actually an action that I need to take in order to heal, in order to be open to receiving this blessing. Now for you guys, it feels like it's a pretty big one. I'm hearing monumental blessing here. So it's not going to be one that falls in your lap easy. It's like you got to do some clearing. Moon energy. The moon is going to the depths of your soul and working through all that baggage, negativity, triggers that you have swept under the carpet and you don't want to look at, you don't want to examine. That's the energy I get from the moon. Yes, we know it's the feminine energy, the mother energy, but this is really giving me, especially with all these stones, it's like all the emotions, the events in your life, the connections with people that you would prefer to like pretend like it never existed. That needs to be examined. That needs to be healed. Also with the moon energy, when it comes to patience, they want to add a little mystery as to when this blessing comes in. Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to know. They're like, no ma'am, no sir, you're not going to find out when this is coming. We're not going to make it obvious for you because we want you to really appreciate this one. It really does feel big. We have the Knave of Cups. Like really be giddy, be childlike, be excited. The Six of Wands also speaks on all that has been ignored, what you're not seeing. We have the Justice card. So this fell on the ground. This is definitely a divine test. This is a test from the universe, 100%, especially with the Justice here. How will you react to this change? Are you going to be using all that you know, the wisdom that you possess to ride through this? This is the pile of, again, those with experience in manifestation, even experience with spirituality, and the universe is testing all that you preach on, all that you know. Okay, they want to see if you practice what you preach. There's mat energy or ma'at energy here with the Justice card. We have the sword and the scales. So a balancing of the mental and emotional body, okay, which you already know. Putting it into practice now. I'm getting like pass fail energy. Okay. So if it depends on how you react to this or respond to this. There's pass fail energy here. Two of Pentacles balancing, right? Wow. Seven of Swords, yeah. This speaks on trust. Do you trust the universe, even though you have already experienced blessings? So when we throw you a curveball, are you going to fall apart? Or the wheel's going to fall off the bus? Are you going to go back to not trusting us? Wow. Okay, let's take those. So we have here Page of Wands, And we have the Queen of Wands. This is the action that you will take. So the Page of Wands speaks on just riding through it, charging forward. Queen of Wands is ready to take on and handle anything that comes to her. Right? That's what it's saying. I'm ready for this. I can do this. I am not going to falter. I'm not going to fall into that negative vibration of not trusting. You embodying this energy of, I'm not going to doubt the universe. I'm not going to doubt myself, because it is coming, because I've experienced this before. I understand the rules to the game. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get some guidance. It's also like with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, not approaching this with a very cautious energy. It's not like dipping your toes in slowly, because again, you've experienced manifestations and blessings before. So it's almost like charging forward. This is like really confident energy. Knowing what you want and knowing that you're going to receive it. Oh, wow. Interesting. Release other people's emotions. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space. So what I said earlier about a blessing being a curse, this is guidance for that scenario. And it's saying, don't take on other people's stuff. That's what they're needing to work on. Okay? You're here to collect your blessings. So working on shifting that energy. Being in the Queen of Wands energy, where you are being the example. You're out here inspiring because you are doing. There is no stumbling. There is no baby steps I'm dipping my toe in. You know how it works. You know how the universe works. So you're saying, hey, this is how we do it. And if it's taken a while, that's a part of the journey. I'm going to take this time to kind of work on the baggage, work on my baggage. This is beautiful. Wow. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings and mentorships. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your